7, so the people that usually go see it on YouTube and stuff like that being removed here. And I honestly really like this ban. It makes it to where you can abuse Clubhouse a lot less, especially from the
problems from inside of the first floor. Gonna quickly throw a Gashmat outside so we can continue to delay from this position. Flash gonna possibly send him out that door, but he holds himself back by only a couple feet. Finally commits to the run out though.
Pambazoo lurking around the bottom of the staircase, dedicating a frag grenade. Hyper's going for something inside of Blue Hill. At least get one, but now all the damage is coming through. Vertical's gonna get 2 with the Nitro cell. Amazing for him. That's more than likely gonna seal the deal here. But no, as you said, they're stacked, and Pambazoo started the plant. What has gone wrong? He can't get it from frags, but now we're into round 2, and we're back to the utility work, the hard work for our hard-working blue-collar boys out here, starting the welding job on the garage. But now before lack, more than likely going to need it. They've at least gotten garage control, so this makes this fairly straightforward as to how they want to go about this. Just go for a default plant, but they're obviously still going to have to worry about the lower angles. The DarkZero now starting to clean up. Hyper with the bait on the down, as you said, but now Laxing with one of his own. He'll get a triple, and look at all the health bleeding off of DarkZero. They've only got 1 drone up for Hyper right now, trying to find some information, but they're both one-shot. Eclipse trying to make it work. He'll at least get a hold of the case and start the plant, but Laxing in such a pivotal position right now. Hyper only with the pistol. He's at least holding the cash stairs, but he can't win the fight. Laxing gets the other one through the wall, and the
revival with the pressure broiling out the site. They may not have time to. Kino tries to go through the breach, only ends up getting 1 for himself. Players are dying left and right, and it's all brought down to Foxay, who's not even in the right continent, it seems like. Plant going down. He's still contained over here in construction right now. Can he interrupt the plant? Can he even get back into the room? No, unfortunately not. So we do still have some resistance over here towards stock. That's going to come in the form of Yogg, and not a very long form, apparently. He goes down very quickly after trying to get aggressive against the swing from stage. Not going to be knocked out. There actually is a pretty good chance we could see him get revived, considering that he made it down the hatch before going down. It's more a matter if he can crawl into position quickly enough, and unfortunately for Pan, but he can't run out of his position. He goes down to the Nitro from Foxay. Great timing on that, but an immediate exchange as Vertical is
soon. Yaga going to be on point to try and hold down the hatch. Only going to light up Eclipse, so at least down 1, but they need some assistance. The cross not enough. Yago at least confirm Eclipse, but there isn't a plant just yet. NJR with the trade, BC with the stick, Laxing with the cross, and he's dead to Hyper. It's all down to Foxay, and Hyper's got him.
That is shot straight into the backside of Zofia, but unfortunately is not going to be able to execute upon it. What we will see executed upon, though, is Foxay trying to get aggressive inside a garage again. BC catches that after
down to about 48 seconds here for DZ. They've gotten garage control as well as a frag onto Laxing now. It's a 5 versus 2 in their favor. A down onto Kino that Hyper will be able to confirm, so a double for him, not getting those 2 earlier frags, but that's not
very much ready for that type of assault. But regardless, a plant is going down on the back of the site so far successfully. Vert did take out NGR. I don't even think they know BC's going for it, though. And there we go. The gas grenades show up far too late. Foxay cannot stop the plant. It's already been done. BC fragging out from the back of the site now before he goes down. Yogg gonna trade. 2v4 here, though. It's going to be rough for DZ to hold on to this, but they're getting it done regardless. Panba finding another kill. They're not even going to expect Hyper in this position. Hyper with the mystery, though, so he gets traded. Yogg takes him down, and Laxing follows it up with the final frag against Pan. Just a tiny little bit being removed from Laxing. They have vision onto the Malusi on the back site. That is once again going to be Panba playing into that spot. Oh, Kino had vision just a moment ago. He's got to inch this one and finally gets it. Definitely took him a moment to find the right lineup, but he does get it. And now we go down to what is going to be a 3 versus 4 after the trades ensue. Both Eclipse and Kino picking up frags for either side. Still in the advantage of the folks on Oxygen, and Eclipse nearly getting taken out by a nade. He's able to get to the corner, though, and find safe harbor, if only temporarily. Another one comes just a moment later. Dodges that one, too. Eclipse, a 3rd frag now coming his way. This one not going to be too much of a threat, but unfortunately a gun aimed down the hatch will. We've got 30 seconds left. Laxing with a very important kill. Brings it down to a 4v2. Vertical's made the drop and is in the process of planning. I don't even think DZ have caught on to this as of yet. So Case is going to go down. No, never mind. It's interrupted at the last second by Hyper as he takes down Vertical. Foxay with a trade to make sure he isn't any further of a threat to them in this round. And now NJR left alone in the 1v3. He's going to try and find some way to stop this plant from happening with only 10 seconds left. And no, won't even make it a quarter.
Kuzi is actually inside a bathroom and making Oxygen's life difficult right now and trying to dislodge Eclipse. He's inside of the shower, but the frag grenade instead thrown towards Secret. It'll take down BC, playing the rotate, and now DarkZero have to try and work their way back to site. It's going to be fairly easy for them, though, as they're all very close. NJR going to end up tagging up Laxing. Foxay with another frag grenade making contact. NJR with a great angle. He'll take down one. He's waiting for the other and the repeat, but now getting shot through the wall. Does some damage. Pambazoo takes down Foxay, and it's all going so very wrong for Oxygen.
Oxygen still holding on to a man advantage right now, although only in an even terms at a 3v3. And technically, they're down on HP when compared to DZ, so this is going to be a rough situation for them. Yogg now trying to late entry into cash. This is the first time someone on OXG has gone this side of the map in the entire round here so far, and they needed that extra addition. As you could see, everyone else trying to hop in on the already established angles. They're getting torn to shreds. Yogg and Kino both at low HP. This situation looks familiar. Kino now alone here in the 1v3. Only 6 seconds left to try and attempt to plant. No surprise there. He was in a previous fight with him, or another one of the members of DarkZero was in some way either, so huge risk being taken there, but it pans out. Vert walking in though, finds an easy down on the Hyper. The problem is getting the kill is not so simple. Foxay will make sure that at least Hyper gets confirmed, but still, only an advantage to DarkZero now after everything is said and done in that fight. Whoa, what a hunt from Eclipse! Right down on the Foxay's face, he takes him out. Here's gonna be the problem though, Eclipse got a lot of pressure onto him, so the trades roll in very quickly. Laxing takes him out of the fight. We get locked into a 2v2. Yogg is low, but everybody else in the lobby is at full HP at the moment. Yogg with a pre-fire, right position, stop this. So if they want to stop it in the plant procedure, they will have to get aggressive. With 10 seconds left, they might not do it though. They might be willing to hold this on, but at the same time, this will be their last chance. Yogg trying to swing both sides. The player with higher HP currently holding the plant right now. Panba gets the first trade. Can he get the second? No! It's Laxing with the knife to clutch it out.
Friend. So fantastic play there from Oxygen. Wow. Okay, so things are starting to go off, and BC is starting to feel some heat. Oh?
You can see members of Oxygen getting into position to start moving forward. Once again, those on-point frag grenades were having issues hitting them on their initial attack against the basement, but ever since then, they've been an ace with these. 2 kills in a previous round, now 1 kill so far picked up here. They are going to lose Kino. And now Nitrocell goes up top. That could be the sealing deal for Kino. Indeed it is. Vertical just barely survives the explosion as well. He only has about 10 HP left. Hyper's gonna get caught though with some unfortunate timing. Hyper thinks he's safe by taking out the drone, but Laxing on the run to take him out just literally a second later finds the trade for that. Brings us down to a 4v3, but with only 30 seconds left, the lessened manpower on DarkZero could still be enough to win out this round if they play these final seconds correctly.
I agree with Laxing from earlier. It's definitely demon time for him. 12-4-2 currently. The hope for Oxygen to continue these rounds as Yogg is going to end up taking down another one, making his presence known. Eclipse, the last attacking attempt against this defense, but to be fair, that was also mainly due to Oxygen's strategical mistake of not just on construction this time around for OXG. Oh, I love this change up from Oxygen. This is why they've brought the Monty, John. They knew about the shield setup up top, but how are that he's got to worry about. So this does make some things problematic. You really can't push forward in this position in particular, so they're going to go for it with Yaga. He's going to lose the gunfight to Pambazoo. Kino trying to cross, but you can see the doors being held, so as soon as he goes for this, Eclipse is actually going to win the gunfight out instead. It doesn't even seem like they need the support from the rest of their team. This is incredible stuff right now for DZ.
DZ holding on perfectly here. There's that last minute switch up again as OXG is going to insert Laxing toward Logic. He makes it in too. No contested on that, but as we get...
Okay, it's being dedicated to the usual spots, and it's all going to be headed off by Eclipse. And, well, speaking of heads, Yogg's going to lose his. He actually might get a refrag here for Oxygen. Eclipse has been tracked. He's looking the wrong way, though. Laxing will take him down with the SMG-11 and be able to...
Keeping an eye on this. NJR, just a free W on the Nitro cell as he chucks it right in front of Laxing. I think Laxing was on cam, so he had no way of knowing at that point in the round either. Vertical and Kino don't seem too bothered by it. Of course, Vertical has to go
on the chassis, making it very unpredictable for him. It's going to be a trade. BC still holding the angle from behind, but it's going to be a trade back and forth. A 2v2 now. NJR also dead on the flank. It's up to Hyper and BC against Vertical and Foxay. Foxay pressuring in from blue. He'll get taken down from Hyper, who's playing dummies box. We still have both of the DZ members inside of the armory area, but is Vertical aware? He'll get the flick onto one. He needs the second, but he can't get it done. Backpack makes it very difficult for them to actually get a drone on him, but he's going to go fishing and he will find something he doesn't like too much. It's Laxing sitting to the side of stage on an off angle.
The main doorway leading into the bedroom. Unfortunate, as he's going to get spotted out by a drone just as quickly. Now forced into a fight, but he'll win it. Takes down Yogg. Can't get the finishing blow just as of yet. Hyper's actually going to get prepared with the sidearm to try to take a second, but it doesn't happen. The trade comes out from Kino. NJR did find another pickup elsewhere, though, as he's still defending Logi. one against him. That's going to be Laxing going down due to NJR's own exploits. The Nitro out as well. This one can swing big, and there we go. Yogg goes down. NJR making a
necessary, but Kino's actually all alone as of right now until Foxay, with amazing timing, finds NJR, who had just stepped forward to try and take down the kitchen player. It's down to a 2v2 now as Oxygen will lose vertical, and Pambazoo gets taken down from Kino as well. It's a triple kill from him. This is something that we've needed from him, and he's going to do it right now. BC springs forward, but can he get it done? The OG from back in the day.
Church wall. Progress definitely being made, but will it be enough? Vertical in the fight versus BC, but BC takes it instead. Has free reign to finish up opening that wall if he wants to, but with a kill going their way, things might get a tad more aggressive than that over the next few seconds.
This could get very scary for either of these squads, but it seems like Hyper knows where the Jaeger went. He'll see the head and walks back perfectly. Insane mechanics right now from Hyper. Can he get the third? He can't. Laxing finally shuts him down, but now it's a 1 versus 4. DarkZero with an opportunity to push us to max yet again here. Laxing has to try and shut it down, but he can't do that. Last time is Oxygen weren't able to control construction, but that might actually change now as NJR is taken down inside of Master.
So, for OXG, things start out well for them, but what a shot from Eclipse, though. The response is so sweet as it's brought down to a 4v4 just as quickly as Oxygen got themselves the advantage. Eclipse has got another one of those waiting in the wings here. He's trying to stay immobile because of those frag grenades. OXG have been deadly with those over the course of the map that's been played out so far. But here comes the aggression now from OXG. Foxy's going to clear out main stair, make sure no trouble comes in that direction. BC was downed in Logi, more than likely from the same duel we just watched face off. Eclipse still trying to hold off and stem the tide from the inside of the site, but B2 is in a very exposed position and might find himself down on the ground if he's not careful, but it's DarkZero putting bodies in the ground right now. Both Kino and Yogg get taken out. That brings it all on to Laxing and Foxay now. A 2v4 with some damage onto the DarkZero members, but it doesn't matter. Hyper with another shutdown. Foxay gets one more trade, and that'll be the end of it. It's another overtime victory for DarkZero as they take Clubhouse against OXG 8-7.
Oh man, I am absolutely gutted right now for OXG. I know at the beginning of this I said it was going to be difficult to root for them just because of what had happened in the last 3 matches, but I think that they showed